What's going on, everyone? This is Elias with the No Sabo podcast, and it's about to get crazy in this episode. I'm really excited. We finally have the
Iberis.
Yep, there you go.
After 6 epides?
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's only been 2.
We got Hollywood here who abandoned us for a few weeks, which is why y'all haven't seen us.
I was gone for 1 week.
on live TV, and we got...
And the week before, he had the man flu, right? That's why we didn't record.
Yeah. Why didn't we record on Tuesday?
he
Y'all
had the
should
man
have.
flu.
You had a headache, though. Y'all could have...
I was waiting.
True, that is true.
Yeah, so... But we got the famous Roddy from RoddyTV. Make sure you check his podcast out.
I'm here.
And he's here. We're not letting him go. And but I thought it would be fun to just jump into the controversial shit that y'all love to talk about. And it seems like we have a little bit more of an even playing field, even though I feel like I'm one of one, because John and I have some... I'd say disagreements as well, but I'm excited to talk about anything and everything.
If we want to get really divisive, we have like 4 very different people here, but
yeah, let's do it.
But we're taking sides for the sake of this.
All right.
For the sake of it.
Maybe we'll see. I'm curious to see if y'all disagree on anything, but
I'm sure we do.
let's
She's a woman.
what's
He's a dumb
damn.
guy.
There you
Sit
go.
around farting and jerking off all day.
What's a good divisive topic y'all want to start with? We should have had like a wheel and span it, right?
My
Yeah.
God.
Hold on. We can ask.
All
we
right.
can ask him just to give us like very controversial topics, political or just in general.
First thing I want to talk about, Epstein files.
Oh yeah, let's start with that.
Let's go. Let's try to keep this one to 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so have you guys seen the new pictures that got dropped?
Yes,
Or not?
I have the rebuttal to that one already. Yeah.
Already?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you-
The new pictures were Trump was in these pictures. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there was a lot of other women that were in these pictures. But I also saw one where there was a little girl, and she looked like she was like tied up or whatever.
Oh, shit.
You didn't see that
No,
one?
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, she was like this, estaba así como acostada, and then she was like tied up and stuff. And then you could also kind of see that picture on his desk.
Was it like with the full bulk of pictures, or do you think it was like an altered photo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do we vet this? This is just opinionated because there's no way you can.
Well,
vet
where
it.
did these pictures come from? That's why I saw that they came out, but I
From the
didn't,
Democrats,
read any.
the Democrats
from
released
their
this
investigative committee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, what's the point of them? That's my first question. Like, why? What are we doing? Like, we got all this shit. Let's snake a few out. Like,
Well,
what?
I think it's good that they're out. I think the more that comes out, the better. But
Yeah,
doesn't change the fact that nothing's being done about anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
What's the point? What's your rebuttal on that?
No, so basically the thing was that those pictures with Epstein were basically the same thing we talked about last time. Epstein was a very well-known person at the time. There's thousands of pictures with Epstein with multiple people, and the timeline. It's just like you don't know if the timeline was this in LA, was this in the city, was this just, so that was what the biggest thing was. We don't know what the timeline was. We don't know what it was taken for. Like, was it an event? And then that's one of the biggest things that the president also mentioned. He's like, Epstein's just very well known. So it's hard to pinpoint because like he'd be like, oh, I took a picture with Rod 10 years ago. And what was it for? And I released it now. Like,
Yeah.
obviously we would be able to tell because I'm a lot fatter, but.
Well, I can see that, but it's still like, I don't know. It's not like he was in the background of the pictures. He's like with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a difference, like it's not like he happened to be there. It's like they were chilling.
Well, could we all agree though? Like, if it comes out at any point, if he's guilty, he should get locked up.
Yeah, I think anybody that's involved
Yeah.
should get locked up.
I've
Even
seen-
Tom Hanks.
I feel like Epstein and Trump were similar in a lot of ways, just powerful men that had access to money that politicians were constantly trying to get them to donate to their thing. And the reality is about both Epstein and Trump, the majority of their donations went Democrat early on in their careers until Trump swapped. So I think they're both, and I think this is just a powerful man thing, but like, I mean, Trump.
I think we all know powerful men do dangerous things. So
Yeah.
I think by seeing all these pictures come out, I mean, it sucks, right? And you say like, what's the point? But at the same time, it's like kind of showing people like this is what it is, you know. But I think there are a lot of skeptics. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, they were just at a party. Well, why were they at a party together?
Yeah.
Why were they seen together at so many different events? You know, why were they so close? Why was this relationship, you know, like what was being interchanged? What were they getting out of each other is my
That's true,
thing.
because like there's certain people I don't go to their parties and hang out with them because they're pieces of shit, and none of them are sex traffickers. They're just shady people. So if like you think they didn't know this fool was a sex trafficker,
Or
They
doing
knew.
something shady,
knew.
right?
I think-
Yeah.
I think
you
they
don't hang
knew.
out with those people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's something that came out that Trump kicked Epstein out of his Mar-a-Lago because he started to take his girls to
out of
work with
jealousy?
him. Yeah, so he just like quit.
Yeah.
And he called him a pervert and said, "Quit taking my girls." You know, so I think people knew, but also again, I think it was just a big old bribe scheme to bribe powerful people to help Israel. Is kind of my whole idea because Ghislaine and Epstein were very much so tied to the IDF, you know? So, like, that's my personal opinion, which is why it was important for them to incriminate powerful people, you know? Can I ask you a question? When those photos came out, was it more of a, oh my gosh, I'm shocked that Trump's in it? Or were you like, I told you, motherfuckers?
I wasn't shocked and I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much what it was.
Because my whole idea about this
And I didn't think like I told you, but I'm just like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Because my whole thing with this Epstein thing is they're all fucking...
Yeah, at this
involved.
point, we're not going to be surprised by anything. The only thing that's going to surprise us is if they actually do something about it. Once we start seeing
Yeah.
convictions and stuff happen, that's when it's like, finally.
Yeah.
At this point, they could show me, you know, fucking little girl tied up while Trump blows Clinton.
Yeah.
And I would not be shocked at that
Yeah.
picture, that video. I kind of want to see that.
I like to play the standpoint of like innocent till proven guilty. Like if you guys shit on the guy, just fucking arrest him. You know, stop playing around. But imagine if you were in his shoes and you actually didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, like people are like yes, you're the president, whatever. And I'm just using the president as an example because there's probably a lot of people involved. But like, what if you were actually not involved in this shit?
I think that's what makes the difference. There are a lot of people involved, but none of them are president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's insane to have someone that's
Yeah.
even questioned about that be president of a country. That's insane.
Yeah. So, and that's the standpoint I like to take on this because this is new, right? Like, this is just a couple weeks that I started diving into the Epstein files. Like, no matter who it is, like, innocent till proven guilty. And, like, if you have some shit on him, fucking release it or let's do something about it. Don't, like, tease. And even if, like, oh, they have something to do with it, but we're not going to tell anybody if he's... Because we're investigating. Like, bro, like, arrest the people that are involved. Stop being around the bush. Something this magnitude shouldn't have taken this long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I
On
tend
the
to...
petty side of things, I think that's why I dislike having this president so much, because I used to love criticizing Russia for Putin. I used to love criticizing Venezuela for Chavez. I used to love criticizing Mexico for Salinas de Gortari. And it's like, I can't now because now we have Trump. It's like, how do you let these swindlers into power? It's like, we're just as stupid as all these other countries that I like to criticize.
Yeah.
They took that away from me.
I think what Trump
Nos
did...
hicieron más pendejos, I think, honestly.
I think what Trump did was he broke the Republican establishment, and I think that's what a lot of people, why they were attracted to him. You know,
Yeah, but he broke it. How, like, it's not like he broke it with good stuff. Like,
I think he broke it enough to where, like, now as a president, you grab him by the pussy. Like, if you think of all the shit that has been said or that he's done 15 years ago, any president says one of those things, he has to drop out of the race and
what's his name?
apologize.
He wasn't a president. He was the candidate. What was his name? It was against Bush the second time when he just went yeehaw, ended his fucking run.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I'm trying to think of who he was, but
No, it wasn't John.
John Kerry? No.
It was the other.
Was he the Democrat or was he a Republican?
I think he was Democrat.
Really? I don't remember.
But he just went crazy at one of his rallies, and he was like, "We're going for Washington. We're
Oh,
going for
I
blah blah
remember
blah."
that guy.
Yeehaw! And like he just had a moment of excitement, and everybody's like, "Oh fuck, I ain't voting for that guy. He doesn't seem stable."
Yeah,
Well,
I
shit-
do remember
shit,
that.
social
Even Dave
media-
Chappelle made fun of him.
Yeah,
He made a skit, right?
Did he? I don't
yeah.
know. Like, yeah, everybody made fun of him and just ruined his fucking run for president over that.
Yeah. Social media changed a lot because, like, back in the day, like, if the news caught, you know, a presidential candidate drinking a beer, shooting a gun. It was like he's human.
Trump says he's never drank, which is one more reason not to trust him. Like,
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
How do you do that without drinking?
And going back to Epstein with Trump, it's just like there's a lot of people that talk about like that say they don't believe Trump had anything to do with minors, but he was involved in those circles. And I'm still a firm believer that if the Democrats wanted to stop Trump from winning the president, why don't you pull that card and say, "Oh, look, here."
Well, it's because they have a lot to lose too. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So we lock him up, but we also lose a bunch of ours.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those fuck situations.
And it's
but
the same for like, because in the past you said, oh, how come they didn't do anything? Well, the same would apply. I think we talked about this on his first term. Why didn't he do it from his first term? And it's because I think there's so many from both sides that whichever side decides to actually release something.
You think once it does, it's going to collapse a big part of the government?
I think that's the fear, but
Yeah.
I do know that it was before his
I'd rather
term.
have a collapsed government than a government full of pedophiles.
Yeah.
I agree.
Same.
I do know that before Trump's term is when they did the first search of his property, so a lot of stuff was taken, but it was during Trump's first term when he actually got arrested and murdered. So it's interesting. But again, to me, it's not just Republicans, it's Democrats, it's other world leaders, and it's powerful, wealthy people that lobby to keep this stuff a secret. Like we just barely found out that the CIA was involved in JFK's murder. A lot of people thought about it, but now we're seeing like official
Just
documents.
confirming it.
Yeah.
You think the Epstein files is going to be that way? Like a lot of us knew the CIA was involved with JFK. We just couldn't prove it.
Yeah.
Like you may think 40, 50 years from now, we all knew the stuff with Epstein was happening, but now it's finally coming out.
Absolutely.
Now that nobody can be held accountable because they're all dead.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think the more we dig into the government, we're going to start to see that how much the CIA, the FBI is involved in cover-ups and even murders, within their organizations. That's why right now I feel like the FBI is split. Some are still after Trump. Some are still trying to get it cleaned up. And I just think that you just don't really know. Because I think it was Lyndon Johnson who kind of took the hit on JFK. So it's just like, damn, the own vice president. Now you got Mike Pence, who was telling people that God wanted him to be president, is now kind of turning his back on Trump. You know, so it's just interesting when you kind of get in there.
Crazy when they say history repeats itself. That's like Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
And then there's JFK, and then there's like Blood in, Blood out. It's all the same fucking story.
Yeah.
Fucking Lion King.
Yeah.
Brother God fucking done him in.
Fucking Mufasa, dude, and Scar. So, but what was Scar's name? I forget his name in the
Mufasa.
movie. No, it was it was something else. But
I
It's
don't
like
remember.
garbage or some shit.
something
I
like
don't
that. Yeah.
remember.
Okay, so Epstein files. Let's talk about Trump.
Hate the man.
Hate the man. Y'all both got some serious hate for him, right? So,
Yes.
what do you hate him?
No, you can't. I don't believe in hating people in
No.
general.
Okay.
You may dislike them in thoughts and process, but
So let's talk.
but
so,
that's the thing. Like, right? Like, I personally I would not vote for Kamala.
Clearly you didn't.
Because she's a woman.
Right. No.
Oh,
No, I said right to her. Not right. But
oh,
I just think
you
I
better
just
not
don't
cut
think.
it.
No, that's not what it. Not because she's worried,
I really think
That-
we need a woman president.
but not
You know what I
her.
mean? Any woman.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Any woman right now at
But-
this point.
But I also believe is on both sides. Is that the best we could have gotten as a candidate?
I believe so.
But that's always going to be
And so,
the
and
question.
so, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Is this
going-
the best we could have gotten as a president?
yeah.
probably right.
Oh my
like,
God.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Out of the two candidates.
out of the
You
two
had
candidates,
no better Republican candidate than Trump. Is that what you're telling me?
No. So
Not more sellable, better.
here's
as
what
a
I'll
person.
here's what I'll say is the Republicans got a chance to choose.
Who
Democrats
else
didn't.
could they
get-
have chosen?
They had like a whole primary.
Why
There was
didn't
like
they?
4 or 5
Why didn't they? That's what I'm saying.
because they felt Trump was a better candidate.
No, I think
He's a
I
more
think,
sellable candidate. is what
Yeah,
it is.
he's more sellable, and you like to say that he's not manipulated or that he's the one in control. I don't think he's the one in control. I think they knew that they could
Most presidents aren't.
handle him, and I think out of everybody, he was gonna be the one
And
that
he
they
has
could handle
enough
him.
ego to fall for it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They just played at his ego. Oh, you're the best. Here's a gift. This is what we want. Sass.
So I think Trump came into the second term thinking he was going to be able to break away from some of the people in his first term, and then a few months into his second term, I think they said they found like listening devices in his limo after Israel came down. So like, there's people that believe that his life is in danger, and not from the opposition, but from within. So I don't think any president
Aren't all president lives
say,
in danger?
as soon as you're president,
Yeah.
your life is in danger.
Yeah, but we think in danger from like
I think in danger from anywhere.
But I'm thinking
again,
like,
Scar and Julius Caesar.
But I think
it's easier to kill someone that you're close to.
What's the biggest reason you hate him?
he's stupid as hell. I see him and like abre su boca and I'm like, this man is our president.
The hateful divisiveness, the racism.
Yeah, like I just.
We were brought up to think that the president was in office to respect, and he does nothing to hold that respect.
Yeah.
So which presidents do you feel like have held office in a way that's like
none? I said that on the previous go listen to the other podcast. I said I don't like any presidents, but this one blatantly, proudly presents himself as you're not going to like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other ones had the decency to hide it. Decency to hide things is important in Catholicism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see where you're going with that. I see where you're saying going with that one, but I see him, and I'm surprised you don't like him because he is different, and like some of the things that you do is different because you don't follow the same. Like I'm not gonna follow the path, right?
Well, Hitler was different.
Yeah, okay. So,
And this is what I think in a previous episode, I'm like, I don't want him to be like any other person out here on the streets.
Yeah.
I don't want like for just anybody that's over here cussing and saying some mamadas to be like the president. I hold the president to a very high standard.
See, I think I'd be okay with him being a layman, like a normal person, but I don't want him to be like my neighbors.
Yeah.
In Idaho Falls. I want him to be like you, who's out there hustling every day, who values his family, who sees everyone the same and works hard for what he has. That's the president. That's the everyman president I want.
But what do you think it's hard to achieve? Fuck, no, I don't know if I could, man. Like,
how old are you? You're like 20. What?
Not old enough yet.
Like a couple more terms.
But what do you think it stops us? Party aside, what do you think stops us for just being a normal person? Just like because I don't think I'm any different than any of us in here, right?
That's the thing. Well, I think to a degree, Kamala was way more of a normal person than Trump was. Trump viene de dinero. Trump has all these, ¿cómo se dice, privileges. And Kamala didn't come just from money. She had to work. But it's not enough for y'all, you know? And so it's like, who do you see, like, I mean, I don't know how you feel about Newsom or whatever. He's not perfect. But igual, he doesn't come from privilege. He doesn't come, as güero, so he's going to have some privilege already.
He's a clown.
And see?
Look at his state.
Look at it. It's
Well, you can't be
really
against him for being a clown. Trump was a reality star. Like
Well, I'm not saying Trump's not a clown either.
He was a failed businessman that decided to do a show, right?
The failed business, I actually I admire.
You could relate,
that.
yeah, I get it. But
that.
I feel like, he wants to talk shit on Newsom, but the state is doing well.
California?
Yeah.
Define doing well.
I mean, don't they not get as much federal taxes or something like that?
I have no idea.
You haven't looked into
when
that
it comes
one?
to people always talk about the mayor of New York and the governor of California. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I live in Idaho Falls, in this area. I couldn't even vote in Idaho Falls because I don't live in Idaho Falls. This is just the area I give a shit about.
Yeah.
Right now.
But I think Newsom weren't they trying to hype him up for presidency?
I think they're trying
the next one. So that's why you would have to
look into him.
Yeah.
I can see why, but
I'd rather have a Mark Cuban or somebody that's out. Yeah.
Mark Cuban's not bad, I think, but it's too much money. Like I said, I'm very anti-capitalist as well. So I don't know. It's like everybody that's in any government seems to have mansions and shit. Like, why can't we have a dude that just has a 2-story house with
Because they're
the
not
outskirts of
powerful
town.
enough to be up there.
I'm not saying some trailer home guy, but even then, if it was a trailer home guy, you know, fuck, if he's good enough, why not?
I'd rather be.
Why are we judging them on what they have? You know what I mean? Like, it's somebody that has the principles and has the right ideas for leadership.
Yeah. I'd rather just have someone, and this is kind of, I think maybe why Trump is a little bit, and I grew up in like the WWF like 90s era, so like I saw him.
The
I think,
attitude area.
Yeah, the Attitude Era. So I saw him whoop Vince McMahon's ass. So it's weird to have him
Yeah, I
be
mean,
president.
I thought he was cool before too. Like,
Yeah.
like he was on the last episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
Like he was just a cool dude, a cool rich dude.
yeah. Give me someone that like I know where he's at, versus someone that's just gonna be fake as fuck and you don't know what he's actually planning in the shadows.
I loved
you
how
know?
when he was like running the first time, he's like, "It's great that he's so rich because that way we know he's not going to steal money. Like rich people don't want more
For
money."
real.
You've never
How
met
do you think
rich
they got
people.
rich?
And they want more and more and more. Fucking Elon's on his way to become the first trillionaire.
Yeah.
It's like you think there's no rich person that gets to a million or a billion and says, "I'm good."
Yeah.
But a lot
I
of
would if I got to 1 million, I'd never work a day in my life.
But when I look at Elon, like, and you look at what he's doing, is he motivated by the money or is he motivated by what he's doing?
He's motivated by the money.
You think?
Yeah.
I think he's motivated by what he's doing.
I agree with that too.
I think the money is just a part of like what comes with it, right?
Really, I don't really see
Yeah.
that as well. I think he gets more excited about the trillionaire thing than
what
he's doing.
I don't think so because like I'm gonna use you as an example for this. You said if you had $1 million, you wouldn't work a single day of your life because you wouldn't change your lifestyle. Correct?
Exactly, I wouldn't.
And so I think the same thing with him, with Elon, right? He even if he has $1 trillion, I don't think he's going to change his lifestyle.
Well, what could he do to change his lifestyle?
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'm sure
Like
if
he's
he
gonna build a
he's going to
tennis
keep
court
building.
He's
inside his
already,
swimming
he
pool.
already has.
He's going to keep building as in different things.
He's not going to improve his lifestyle because there's nothing he can improve.
Exactly. That's what
Not
I'm saying.
because
Like,
he doesn't want to.
even if he
there's-
kept making
the
money.
minute they invent something that's better than what he has, he's going to get it.
Right, but what I'm saying, that's just an example in a bigger scale, right? Like you having $1 million, $1 million, you could spend it in a day, right? Like you
Yeah.
could buy so much stuff. Same thing, like I think he has enough money
Especially
that
now, $1 million. When we were kids, I think $1 million was like so life changing. Now it's
Right.
like you could live, but it's not like,
Yeah.
you're not Scrooge McDuck or anything.
yeah. I just think the more I think good that Elon has done, and put aside the money. Like you're talking about electric cars. I don't know when you guys were younger, did you guys ever even imagine of having an electric car? At least affordable.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed we're not
And-
flying in cars yet, if
Right.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's
And-
what we were told.
And what if
Yeah.
he's gonna come up with
2015 we're
that?
supposed to have that
Dude,
shit.
you're talking about SpaceX. Like that's a private group. Like NASA, God knows what they're doing right now. You know, like if this guy can get us to Mars, like
Where are we going to Mars?
I think guys,
Fuck up Mars too.
Who you think is going to go to Mars? Not us.
well, I mean,
might
it's a
have to
start.
eventually.
It's a start. Like when did you
The
imagine
one
to be
time
able
they
to
put a
afford a?
civilian on a well, this was NASA, but the one time NASA put a civilian on a fucking flight, you know,
yeah.
pieces, smithereens.
I think eventually we're gonna have to learn how to
school teacher
leave this
for
planet, but I don't know if we're just way too early. But I think Elon and even Trump, to a certain point, they're problem solvers. Because like I think if you look at both men, like Trump, he didn't have to run, right? I think if anything, running has cost him money, almost cost him his life. He could have just been a 70-year-old billionaire.
Well, there's the difference between Trump and Elon. Elon, and we can, where it's all speculation, but I think Elon is all about the money. Trump is all about the ego.
Yeah.
He's willing to dip out a couple million, a couple of billion, if it means I'm the fucking king of the world.
Yeah.
And I can grab them all by the pussy.
Yeah. And I think he's trying to.
He tried grabbing Bill Clinton by the pussy.
Venezuela.
Got
but grab
surprise.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, I have faith in whatever has to come up with like the next whoever runs, and I have faith because if you look at is it Venezuela? No, it's El Salvador. How they've turned around,
Yeah,
right?
okay, yeah.
If you take them as example as one of the most dangerous countries in the world, and I heard a lot of stories now that like being in Guatemala and being so close to the border of hearing people how things have changed, you know, and that's in a different country completely. Like I have faith if they were able to turn with limited resources, limited power, a lot of corruption, crime, worst of the worst. I have faith for like a country like us. You know,
I think the biggest thing with us, though, is it's not necessarily the president that makes the decisions. Like, we're a country that keeps electing different parties every 4 years. And
different two parties.
Yeah, and the senators and the House
But
representatives
why? Because
still
they got the
stay.
money.
Yeah.
But-
like, why come there's no third or fourth party?
Yeah, I hope Elon creates it. That's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to do. I forget what the party's called, but I think
Y volvemos a la misma
I think the
chingadera.
problem is us, to be honest. I don't think it's the government. I think the problem's us. And that we saw it in this election.
like,
No,
right,
we saw it in the
Y'all too.
No, we saw it in this election because look at what happened for our damn mayor. The first run, we didn't even make it to fucking 50% votes.
More people need to get out.
Yeah, and so if we were
voice.
crying wolf, which is like the fuck up thing and pointing fingers, is like, bro, what the fuck just happened to our mayor election? Those people posting on social media about losing on the last election, where the fuck were they posting about this mayor election? I mean, we started so simple like that.
That's very true, and that goes back to what I said in the other episode. Was the change starts with us, not with the politics. It starts at the bottom. It starts with conversations and actions. That we can do. And but yeah, it's very true. I mean, that's the Simpsons did it first. Homer's trying to legalize marijuana. He gets a ton of people to, riled up about it. Mm-hmm. Everybody gets high, forgets to vote. It's the same exact thing. We can rile people up all day, every day to go vote against Trump or for Trump, for depending who you are. But at the end of the day, if the day comes and nobody went and voted, fuck, was all that worth anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. I think
the government is a problem in the system in
but,
general.
I mean, if we can figure out one of the variables, which is a lot of people are not voting, and then we get a lot of people to vote and see what's wrong after that, like, all right, now this bitch is corrupted. We're doing everything we can as a population of this country, as a citizens of this country, to go do our part and vote, because we're like, I'm not going to vote because I don't fucking like that person.
And if you don't like the government, like if you think the government's a problem, there needs to be some sort of revolution. But we can't even begin to talk about revolution until we're ready for it. Mm-hmm. It's like the songs, like the poem says. Don't speak not of revolution until you're prepared to eat rats.
I love it.
It's
crazy.
like, unless you're willing to lose it all,
then
don't even talk about revolution.
Yeah.
If you're complacent with the way things are, you're uncomfortable about how everybody else is treated, but you go home to your little 3-story home and your white picket fence.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about revolution.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Revolution is going to be on the streets if and when it comes.
Yeah, and I think I look at my life now and what affects my life now, and we talked about Newsom. I wouldn't move to California because of the things that would affect me, and so that doesn't fit me. So I don't really care what's going on in California because I don't live there. I think I care more about stuff that's going on here.
I think that's always been my opinion. Is this country is just too damn big. Like the things that affect us here in the Pacific Northwest are very different than the things that affect people in New York and Florida.
Yeah,
but we're under the same rule. Mm-hmm. It's like other countries. Pretty much every other country in the world is like the size of one of our states. So it's like it's easier to manage.
And I think one of the biggest things is I noticed the positive, because I don't want to be all negative in this episode, is like, man, what I experienced in Guatemala was like the level of corruption there's there. You're talking about like what we take for granted, which is like, let's say talk about the roads. Bro, they got to struggle because the government hires companies to build roads, and they are corrupt and they take the money and they never finish the roads, or they're so like, even to just be able to move from point A to point B is a living hell because it's all corrupted. Like even to the damn roads, like at least we have that, you know what I mean? At least we know like maybe higher ups in our government are corrupt, but like the core of the system, we're talking about roads. I know you talked about transportation, and we don't have it here, but in a lot of places do. Our airports, our medical, like at least if you get shot, you can make it to a hospital decently quick. Over there, I noticed the hospital, like you need to go to the hospital, you're fucked, because just like the simple way to get to the hospital is impossible because of the traffic and the roads. So like the main things that we have at least are pretty well, like our school system. For the most part, we can send our kids to school and not worry about if they're going to come back or not. And I know there's situations that happen in the students, but they're very minuscule compared to the whole spectrum. And I think the core of our lives are pretty well compared to like other countries. And then we're talking about the president and stuff, but like, yeah, there's things that are not perfect, but I think we are very lucky to have what we have. And I witnessed that over there. Just like, bro.
That's kind of why I feel like I don't think we're the greatest country in the world like that we were sold, but I also don't think we're the worst.
Right.
Like, we're okay right now.
Yeah, at least one of the biggest things that opened my eyes is like, at least if you don't have medical coverage or you can't afford it, you'll still get treated. Over there, if you don't pay up front, you're fucked. Like, so that's what things that are important to us is like maybe education, our healthcare system, and like our mode of transportation. Like that's solid.
And
for us.
education with children, it's like a lot of people want to see education be better, but they don't take the precautions at home either. Like
Right.
at this point, part of the eating rats, it's like if revolution happens and there's no more school, I'm okay because guess what? I feel confident and competent enough to educate my own children if I have to.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of what a lot of people don't think.
They don't fucking. They're not
Yeah.
going to educate their kids. They're not. They don't want to spend the time with them to teach them anything.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's why we're not all separated. Hope has not been lost.
Yeah, like Obama.
All right, let's try these Cheetos.
Damn.
Okay,
Those are
I'm
good.
gonna have you guys close your eyes, and then I'm gonna hand you one, and then you have to try to guess which one is which.
You're gonna blindfold them with your socks, like you said.
All right. Elias goes first.
I honestly, the way you talk about Elias on the show, I thought he was gonna be like hornier.
Oh, he is pretty. He's Dr. Sex. He has a sex problem.
That's the colored one.
Color.
Is that right?
I'm gonna have you try the other one and see. Did I give you a colored one again, or did I give you a non-colored?
That one felt like a white supremacist Cheeto.
Okay, you were right. Let's see.
I was right?
Yeah.
On both? Hell yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Those are my tongue
That one
talents.
first.
Can I taste them first and then tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna say the first one was a regular Cheeto, and the second one was the white supremacist one.
That one.
Wrong.
He's like, I just have to take off my glasses so I can't see.
So I can't see.
He's peeking. Rice, he's
Right now you're
peeking.
peeking.
No,
Okay,
I'm
go.
not picking.
Eat that one. Do you want to try it both first?
Oh, that one's the uncolored.
Really get that deep
Oh, that
down your
one's the
throat.
colored.
I think
Yeah,
I think
you both were right.
I was off.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I thought because I think like the
It's not
colored one
as-
has more powder on it. I don't know.
Oh, you were going off texture. I was just going like that. The uncolored ones were just.
Holy shit, the
It's
uncolored
not
ones
that-
taste
they
way
just
better.
tasted different. You
Really?
like it taste better?
I thought they tasted like a hot Cheeto.
Where'd you get those uncolored ones?
Walmart.
Oh, they got them now? Mm-hmm. Ah. Are they uncoloring the Skittles now, too?
They got Doritos, nacho cheese, and they also have the Doritos Cool Ranch.
That should be a
The
crime.
hot Cheetos,
We're taking a page out of my podcast now.
and also they have regular Cheetos.
I can separate the files.
I felt-
Probably won't, but
I felt
isn't bad.
attacked. Hold up. I was gonna be more horny. Let's talk about sex now.
God.
I
Wait,
know.
what time is it?
Racist's favorite topic.
We're gonna talk
We've got
about
like 6 minutes.
How much?
8 minutes.
Eight
how much
minutes.
sex have you had in the past?
No, like, how much sex is like
Too much.
Okay, because
Yeah,
they were
definition.
giving me shit because so after my vasectomy I had to wait. I was supposed to wait 7 days. I waited like 2.5.
Well,
oh.
as long as she wanted it to, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
That's just the thing.
yeah.
Like, obviously,
Yeah.
not the same day, still healing. But if you're like, because John's always like, but but with the sex stuff, it's like I think that's a very important part of finding the right person to marry is having the same sex drive. Because not everybody's gonna want to fuck every day.
Yeah.
But if you want to fuck every day, find yourself a spouse that's probably gonna want to fuck every day.
Does that make you a
feel
sex
like-
addict if you want to fuck 5 days a week?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. See, John? I'm fine. I'm good.
It's not 5 days a week. It's every fucking day, huh? In
not,
the morning.
not every day. Like
That's why we give him shit. It's the sex edition because that's all he thinks about.
I don't think about it all the time.
I don't think it's an addiction for him. I think it's just he found a good person that's down also. You know what I mean? Because that's another thing. Spousal rape is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
If your spouse says no and you still fuck her, like, back in the day, it's like, well, that's why I got married so I can have a hole to stick my cock in. But That's not the way.
No.
So if the woman's down, if both spouses are down, why not?
Yeah.
But if you're a once a week type of guy, and then so is she, because I've seen couples where it's the other way around, where the guy's like, I'm not a fucking machine, you know, and the lady's just always wanting to hop on it, you know.
Damn.
Damn.
So
No, yeah.
it's a very important part, and unfortunately, that's a big reason why religions, like marriages, are so stifled under religious marriages, because they don't talk about that stuff because it's so taboo. When really it should be. I mean, it's not the most important thing, but it's pretty damn important when you're marrying someone.
Yeah.
I think sex gives you an opportunity to explore each other and just life in a different way. I think religion is too, like, almost like the woman must be subservient to the man, and just sexualness and sexiness, and even really a female's ability to express herself. And
they call that woman the Virgin Mary till the day she died.
yeah.
Can you imagine being called a virgin your whole life?
And I have
I
have
know how to bake
doubts.
cookies too, guys. Like, what
Yeah.
hey, you call me a baker? You call me a baker?
I like it.
Dude, he says so much out of pocket shit, and he gives it serious because he knows, like, it's like, yeah.
It's like, you know, I don't want to be labeled that my whole life, you know?
Well, it sounds like we're down to like 5 minutes. So, like,
I
is there?
I went 3 years without sex.
Fuck.
I recently
You became
On
a
purpose?
born again virgin.
Yeah.
I recently had sex.
I feel like after a week, I'm born again.
I do.
Older or
Here's the
younger
thing,
than
I
you?
love sex, but it's also not like. But I'm also not like.
Yeah.
I think it's more of an addiction once you, if it was every day and even by yourself, you're addicted
Well, I was going
to
to say
porn.
you can be a sex addict without having sex.
Yeah.
You're just always jerking off, always watching porn. Which
Yeah.
I think I do a lot. If you guys could suck your own dick, would you?
Fuck. I don't. Yeah, maybe. Like, and just
What?
imagine it. No, like,
You'd have to try it at least once.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, if you have it that big, you're like, holy fuck. Yeah.
Or that flexible.
Yeah. No, okay, maybe not the
Need
fucking.
an exorcism and this shit.
No, but
afterwards.
think about it. Like,
Would you?
bro,
Would you
like,
suck your own dick if you could?
I don't. I would.
Would
not
you eat
suck my own
yourself out if you could?
I don't think so.
that one doesn't work because that's weird. But like,
Oh, that's weird.
bro, you imagine your spine had to go like that. But no, just think about it.
There's
like,
some flexible ass people out there.
Well,
bro,
yeah, 'cause
like
I
you
was
would have
watching-
it
I was
that
watching
big
a
to be
porn.
able to like.
I was watching a porn, and this girl was sucking this guy's dick. Then she starts working on like his balls and his ass, and then he goes up and starts sucking his own dick while the girl's down there.
You're like,
Jesus,
what the?
what the
Yeah, it
fuck
was
are you
insane.
watching? No, but like you said, like I mean, if it was that big, like you have some fucked up minds, you know. Like think about it, like maybe you try to like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like,
because then like I'll ask people that, and they'll be like, "No, that's gay." It's like you give yourself hand jobs.
yeah.
That's true.
So it's the same thing.
True.
I can't eat oysters,
Well, yeah,
'Cause I'm
that's a whole other topic.
texture
Like, would
guy,
you spit or
you know.
swallow?
but like,
Oysters. What kind of sperm are you shooting out?
yeah.
That thing comes out like a loogie, like the. That's disgusting.
Makes the noise too. He's like,
No,
Though,
can't.
I imagine all like when blood clots. You know, that's kind of what I imagine.
I don't know. I'm.
Portable.
No, not polvo.
No, because
You-
I did not expect to
He's-
be
he
here
said
today.
oysters. Oysters.
Yeah,
it's like a thick loogie, like.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I was
is
just
that what
meaning,
you're
like,
putting out? Or
No,
something?
no. What I'm saying is like I gag.
even do that,
I
let
gag.
alone
Yeah, so I would not
swallowing
want
his
to.
cum.
Yeah, I would not want to.
It's
I
just
would not.
liquid.
He's more of a facial guy.
Are you? I'm not even gonna ask. What do you mean it's just liquid? I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, I see what you're
I'm
concerned
not.
now.
We didn't ask. Would you swallow your
It's
shit?
but you're saying it's only liquid?
I
Your
mean,
husband needs to up his
I mean,
protein
okay.
intake of it.
I'm not saying it's just liquid. Obviously, there's like a consistency to it, but I would
It
not
was a lot
compare
thicker
it.
when I was younger too.
I would
I'll
not
tell you that
compare it to
Really?
much.
an oyster.
One
So I
time when I
think
was
that's
13,
why. It
I'm not
throws me
comparing.
off.
I'm just saying
I
like I
jerked
don't
off
like
10
things in
times
my
in one
mouth.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was my
10
record.
times.
That was my
You
record.
didn't get like rug burn? Really?
10 times in one night.
Damn.
He said he doesn't like things in his mouth. So then,
Yeah, I would not suck my own.
That's
dick.
the reason. That's one of the main reasons I'm
Oh.
not gay. Is I have a really bad gag reflex.
One of the reasons.
Yeah, because those 3
Right.
years, man, it being like, yeah.
I can't even go to the dentist.
I'm surprised that Father John over here being like, I mean, yeah. Well,
No,
I
it's
was
because
like,
you're taking
damn,
it in
bro.
context. I think just curiosity, like it just being plain
Yeah, I like
honest.
what
Like,
he's saying. He's
like-
not saying he would all the time. He's saying
No.
he could, if he could, he'd at least try it.
yeah, just
And
like
then go
a
from
cur-
there. He might be like, oh, that was weird.
I-
I hear that people that can suck their own dick, though, it feels more like sucking a dick than it feels like getting head. So
Really?
it's,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
it doesn't really
that's
feel
not-
like someone
that's not
sucking your
what-
dick. It feels like you're sucking a dick.
I guess that's not the first thing that comes to mind. I think it's like the thing is like, damn, it must be that big that you could be like, because like I mean like my panza like it doesn't
Well,
it's
I'm
limited,
saying,
right? So you're like, god damn, that guy must be fucking with.
See, I feel bad for women that have to go down on men, you know, but like I could see why a woman would be bi because it's like so much funner and easier to go down on a woman than
You
it
don't
would
have
be
something
to
poking
go-
at you. Or,
I think that's going back to like racism. Like people say, like we all bleed the same. We're all the same inside. Like we all have black assholes, which is why.
god damn, bro.
Like I saw, like the last time I had like a white girl, I was a long time ago. I was like 19, 20, and we were doing a doggy style, and she's like, put it in my ass, and I looked down, and her ass was all white, and her asshole was like dark, so it looked dirty. And I don't think it was. It's just that assholes are dark, and I lost my boner a little bit, and so I'm like, and she's like, what's going on back there? I was like, let's go back on the bed. And I've never had trouble putting it in like a Mexican girl's butthole because it's a gradual.
it's a fade.
Yeah, it's a fade.
It's a fade.
It's because there's no
It's not
pigmentation.
white and then it's
There's
just
no
gradually
pigmentation.
goes darker. It's great.
What you laughing at
Oh my
over here?
gosh. It's too funny.
And we're the fucked up ones.
Yeah.
No, it's that's
I really appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, this is fun.
I think
It was a fun
we're gonna have to have.
It
you
almost
back
felt
on.
like there wasn't like I felt like it felt short, so we gotta definitely have you back, man. It's a good.
Oh, yeah.
Was it what you expected? Like what were you expecting coming in, or like?
About this, it's
Yeah.
just weird coming in so early. Like I had to take the day off work. Like I wish you guys would every once in a while do a later
For
one.
real.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I think I'd be here more often if it wasn't for that. I'm like, God.
Yeah.
It was nice sleeping in though. I woke up like at 7 instead of 5.
Mm.
Dang.
It's because he lives in Blackfoot, so like he has to commute every day here,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
and so like
Yeah, so if we're here till like 10, that means you're getting home like at 11.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
and I try to keep my evenings for the family. So
yeah, but yeah, we might have to schedule something, maybe for episode
But you
100.
usually get out at what time?
Like 2:33.
Oh,
Oh,
I
he
go
doesn't
home-
get out that late.
Go home and shower. I'd be in town by like 4.
I'd be
Yeah.
down to do something at like 4ish.
yeah.
Mhm.
But it's fun to have you on here. I think that's one thing we want to be able to do is just continue to expand our. I had fun today. Conversations were good.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, it definitely shows that you don't have to call each other out to have a conversation. So
I still hate you guys, but it was fun.
Perfect. That's awesome. Except for Evadise, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
cool.
I hate her because she's a woman.
Yeah, that's true.
yes, what?
We didn't talk about your foreskin shoes, though. By the way,
My shoes. They're so cool.
it's straight out of the bar mitzvahs.
Show your shoes. I want the people to see your
Oh, yeah.
clown shoes.
The comfy shoes.
Look.
Look at those motherfuckers.
Oh my
Don't take this off, please.
gosh. Oh my
I thought you were going to say show your
gosh.
foreskin. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's later. But yeah, they're just Uggs. They got little fur inside. They're just
Ew,
they're
they look so
comfortable.
dirty, dude.
Fucking sweaty, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
I love
They're
them.
dirty? What do you mean? Like,
The inside.
because
The
they're
Sherpa,
fluffy?
the Sherpa,
Oh, like
yeah.
when they put like fluffy covers on the toilets. And it's like,
Ew.
there's poop germs
Damn.
deeply.
There's something in there for sure. So don't know what. I don't look
I
at it
hate
too
that
much.
too. You're gonna spec it like if you shit your spec your toilet, you can just wipe it. But if it's got fur on it, it's just
Ew.
It gets
shampoo
it hard, and then
Gross.
shampoo it.
anyways,
I don't know. Furry toilet seats. I missed that part of my life. So, yeah,
Yeah, we're
I
good.
think that's good. So, thank you guys. Thank you, Roddy. Make sure you check out RoddyTV. Check out their episodes and on Instagram and YouTube and
Yeah, Instagram,
So-
YouTube.
He's a lot more
Yeah.
consistent than us, you guys.
Yeah.
Not lately. It's that time of year when we don't do anything.
Yeah. I already had a headache last
Oh,
week, so we know how that goes. Yeah, but
She had the
All right.
man flu.
I had the
like
man
that,
flu,
yeah.
eh? There you
yes,
go.
exactly. So too much liquid going on. So, anyways, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Take care.